Hello to you, oh my Mitrandil and Bratrandil. So I just came out of the gym. I did my chest workout today, and before my chest workout, I did 1.6 kilometer run in 8 minutes as a warm up. And the good news is that I was easily able to run 1.6 kilometers. But surprisingly, my weight today is 93.5 kilograms, which is a lot. I have a huge belly right now. My belly is growing a lot, and I don't even care anymore because my goal right now is to gain more muscle, but at the same time I don't want to do so much cardio that I lose my muscle at the same time. So I would stick to just the 1 mile run before my workout, but I will not run too much like I used to last year. I used to run a lot, I used to do a lot of cardio, I used to do a lot of abs exercises, but this time I've changed my goals a little bit. My goal was also to get a six pack, but I don't think with this kind of workout routine I will not be able to get a six pack, because I can see clearly that my belly is growing bigger. So I have to reduce my carb intake. So I have to reduce pasta. I have to reduce eating too much oats and peanut butter. But I don't eat too much. That one thing I can say. So I will stick to my normal routine, and hopefully by increasing the amount of weights that I do in the gym, somehow my body will reach a point where it will start to lose weight. And also on the 6th of June, I have a free body blood test which is available in Birmingham. So I will go and take the blood test, in which they are also going to measure my body fat percentage. So that's a good start. From there I can learn what's my body fat percentage, and so I can get a good idea about what my body fat percentage is at this weight. Let's say my weight is 93 when I go to the test, then I will know that my body fat percentage at 93 kilograms would be around 25%. I think this would be 25%. For my height, my body weight should be 78 to 80 kilograms. So based on my weight, I'm actually overweight or even obese, but I do not look obese at all. So there's something which is actually making me so heavy. I don't understand what that is. Of course, it's just the fat and there's nothing else. It could also be just muscle mass and a lot of water content in my body. And I also drink a lot of milk. I drink almost 2 to 3 liters of milk in almost 4 liters of milk in one week, which makes it almost like half a liter per day. So okay, so that's something about my body weight and my routine. So that's my major concern right now. Why am I gaining so much weight? Obviously it's only because I've stopped doing cardio and I've stopped doing abs, stopped working out my abs. I had a 100-day challenge which was started last time a few months ago, and I basically screwed up with the previous gym, and I was banned from that previous gym. So obviously the guy in the previous gym was harassing me, and when I complained, they just decided to ban me instead of dealing with that guy who had mental problems. So yeah, so the staff, they can behave like however they want, and they can harass the people in the gym, and they will not take any action against that. That's the first example of institutional racism by the British, first of all. So after that, now my goal is to, I know that I don't have much muscle in my body, but so all this extra weight is just fat. And good news. Okay, let's start. Let's talk with the only positive things right now. The positive thing for today is that I was able to do 9 reps of 9 complete good form bench press of 86 kilograms, 85 kg bench press, 9 reps, which is perfect form, which means that I can do 9 reps of 86 kgs. So which means I can continue with 86 kgs for the next few months, and I will at some point I will reach 90 kgs. Maybe next year I'll be at 90 kgs. And so once I reach 90 kgs, and I don't mind my body weight. In fact, my body weight actually helps me to lift higher, I would say, I think, because there's something to do with maybe not exhausting your body too much, and all the energy gets stored in your body. So all the explosive energy of your body which you need for muscle, for weightlifting or heavy lifting, is actually saved when you stop running too much. So when you do too much athletics, you will lose that explosive power of strength training. When you do strength training, that explosive power is required, and that's why you can see some of these like Eddie Hall and all these strongman competitors, they eat a lot of food and they gain so much weight. Like he's like 27 stone or something, so which is like almost double my weight. I am actually 93 kgs, so he's like 180 kgs. So if he's 180 kgs, he can lift 500 kilograms deadlift, and I'm 90 kgs. I can lift at the moment I can lift 150 kilograms deadlift, 160 kilograms, and if I try hard I might even be able to do 170, but that's for 10 reps. But if I do 1 rep, I could go higher. Maybe for 1 rep I could go even 200 kilograms. So I'm not trying to increase my record, I'm just trying to make sure that I do 10 reps of every exercise so that my body remains in a healthy state, in a healthy condition. I want to maintain some medium level of muscle growth, a medium level of strength, medium level of athleticism, but ultimately my main goal always was to get a 6-pack, and also my dream was to get a 20-inch biceps. My biceps are only 16 inches right now. I would like to have them as 20 inches. So maybe if I stop doing too much athletics and focus on doing a lot of weightlifting and strength training, I might actually even be able to go to a 20-inch biceps. So I will slowly start to gain weight. Maybe I don't care anymore, because at first I was afraid of gaining weight because I thought I had some breathing problems, but it's now fixed because of the asthma, the inhalers that I'm taking, and it's not actually breathing problem, it's just the pollen in the weather, pollen in the atmosphere, which is causing these problems, breathing problems. And apart from that, now let's go into the good news. Other good news is today I had placed a bet on Ferrari. Just one stock of Ferrari. I placed one stock of Ferrari. I shorted it. I saw that it's going to go down. I forgot to even close the trade yesterday. I also had another trade which was going up. So good news is that I got $5 profit from yesterday's, just a single stock I placed on Ferrari. I sold it and it came down. So Ferrari costs around $500 or something for a stock, maybe 490 or something. And when I sold it, it actually had today come down so much that actually I gained $5. So I was surprised. So that actually put me into a good mood. I can actually make money from this if I focus on just one stock. I don't have to put too many stocks. Just calculate your strategy very well. Put one stock in it. You'll not lose a lot of money. So basically, based on yesterday's trade, my risk to reward ratio was actually 1:10. I think I was only going to lose about maximum of 50 cents, or maybe $1, and I gained $5. So my risk to reward ratio is around 5, 1:5. So that's the answer. That's exactly what I wanted, and I will start doing that in a more planned and methodical way, and figure out which direction it's going to go for sure. And it's an amazing technique. Now I don't have to be very afraid of what's going to happen. So yes, now I figured out the way to do the trading, and it was a complete accident, and I didn't give up, and I was very frustrated yesterday with my trades, and I was losing a lot of money because of quick trades and very small stop losses, and I just was not predicting the direction very well. And yeah, so that's something I need to journal what I actually placed every time when I lose or when I win, so that I can see what's exactly happening. So with that, one more thing good news I have is that I have to okay, on Monday, the good news is on Monday I have 2 interviews. One is with Zedify in Cambridge, and another is with a news. So today I got a news from another company called Tailor, which is basically a ticketing company, something like booking.com maybe, but it's more like for ticketing of shows or something. It's based in Manchester, and I don't have a really good impression about it, but maybe it's more like a front end or back end, I don't know. But they just asked me for an initial discovery call on Teams meeting, and Teams, or I don't know, Google Chat or something like on Monday at 4:30 p.m. So on Monday I have 2 interviews, and I have taken a holiday on Monday, so afternoon and evening. So 2 interviews on Monday. Another good news today, I've got this good trade on Sabio trade. I got $5 profit, but unfortunately I lost almost $500 yesterday. So yeah, you have to lose something to learn some lessons in life. So after that, now I will try to go back home, and my work is almost finished. It's my work project, the stuff that I had to do, I had almost finished my entire work now. Tomorrow maybe I'll spend some time to fix the final issues and test it on Monday, Tuesday I'll test it and submit my work. So that's it for me for today. And what else can I say? I need to do something about my weight, my fat on my belly. I have to do something about my belly fat. How can I lose it? I can lose it maybe by reducing my carbohydrate intake first of all, and maybe reducing the time gap between sets when I'm working out. So I have to reduce the time gap between my sets. That's one technique which Frank Zane, a famous bodybuilder, used to practice, which basically he was very, very ripped, and his technique was he's called a chemist because he was a chemist actually, and his body was extremely symmetrical, and he's like in the 70s. He used to be a Mr. Universe, and he had extremely good physique, very symmetrical, very ripped, very low body fat, but he also was good in chemistry, so he was taking so many different steroids that he had taken so many different kind of steroids that that's also another problem. But he knew what to eat and what to do. But you cannot compare yourself to all these bodybuilders who are cheating with their steroids, so I will try to at least follow their advice in some ways. Like he used to say that you can give shorter breaks between your sets so that you lose more fat. And today I sat on my chair for a very long time, and I have started to grow some kind of neck strain. I need to probably start to do something about my neck. I seem to always have some neck stress issues, and I will have to do something about it. Maybe work out my neck sometime, maybe required. I don't know. I can't do that. So my total job application count has now gone up to 250. And yesterday I also applied to some American companies on LinkedIn, almost 30 jobs on LinkedIn, and I got absolutely no reply from any of the American companies. And I'm getting a lot of replies from the British companies. Like some of them are sending rejection letters, so today I got a couple of rejection letters. So I have I'm still expecting something from Bosch and also CEA International, who gave me a call the other day. So overall, my goal ultimately would be to get into a machine learning kind of job. So I have to do something about my machine learning skills. I should develop a product, and if that happens, then maybe I should develop my own machine learning app and release it into the app store. I need to practice that. That's a very good technique. I should learn to do that. Okay, with that I will conclude my talk for today. I hope you enjoyed my long monologue, and hope I will be listening to this maybe in 20 years. I am quite interested in for my future, maybe in my future self 20 years from now. I want to look back and think what I sounded like, what I was thinking, what my thoughts were, what was I doing wrong, what I was doing right. In 20 years I'll probably be let's say a billionaire, because right now I'm not even a millionaire, but in 20 years I'll probably be a billionaire. So that's my goal for the next 20 years. So that's the goal for my future self. My future self will look back at this, and now I know when I look at myself, I think, okay, I'm looking old, I'm looking slightly worn out, and age, maybe I'm 45, not 45, I'm 44. But when I'm 60 years old, I'll be looking back at this and think, okay, wow, I used to be so young and handsome. So that's what I'll think when I look back at this. So that's one of the main reasons I'm recording everything that I do in my life, my workouts. I want to do many more YouTube videos, maybe many more interesting YouTube videos. I want to make interviews, something like that. And so with that I will now conclude my talk, and I will get back home.